What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna tell you time whenever me and my boys got busted. Well, what happened was we're uh we're coming back from a restaurant and we're like, hey, let's go pick up 2 ounces. And we had a cup we had an ounce on us and a dab cart. And as we're in San Antonio, so we had to go all the way to the south side. That's like a whole 30 minutes, 40 minutes away. And we're driving all the way over there. We're already feeling like, yeah, it's not going right. We go to a gas station, we see a cop pulling. So at this time, that the cop was just sitting there staring at us, and we knew we were about to get busted. And at that point, we're about to start throwing everything away, but then the cop pulls up right by us. So we start driving off. And we're like, oh, maybe he's just not, he ain't gonna fuck with us. He pulls out right behind us. We start driving straight down. We get about 10 minutes, we get by his house. They stop us, they turn on their headlights. And we're like, oh, maybe it's just they're pulling us over because of a, broken headlight or something. It's nothing biggie. We put everything in the glove department, and I know 5 other police pull up. they start saying that. They start saying, show your hands, throw your hands out the window, throw your hands out the window. We have our hands out the window already. We already knew what was about to happen. They get up to the car, they see my boy. They're like, he has a gun on him, They threw his ass on the ground. They started stomping on him, they started shaking him around. They thought he had a gun on him, like they were trying to hurt him or something. And it was crazy. And then they get to me, they have guns pointing at me. 2 cops point their guns at my face. They pulled it up to my head. They fucking get me out of the car. They throw me on the ground, start doing shit. And then they do a legal search. And then, top it all off, they say that this is a stolen car, which it wasn't a stolen car. My friend just got the car. He literally just got the car. Which is a pile of bullshit. So at this time, yeah, it's a real depressing, we get in the cop car, I get in the cop car, all I know is I see them start pulling out fucking marijuana, the dab cards, shit. I fucking look at, my friend looks at me from the cop car, he starts shaking his head, he knows one of us is going down. And me, they all go up to me. They're like, yeah, we know you're selling drugs to minors. We know this, we know that. You're selling drugs to minors, which, let me get this clear, none of it was mine. And top it all off, I was gonna take the blame for my boys, but none of it was mine. I was gonna take the blame anyways. I'm just real OG like that. But as they start talking shit, saying, well, let's see if you have warrants. Have you ever been arrested? Which I never been arrested before. They start talking shit, laughing, playing jokes. So my boy comes back the cop comes back, unhandcuffs my brother, unhandcuffs me. I see the dude that has it all fucking getting unhandcuffed. They put him back on and they say, nah, bro, and they put him back in the cop car. I was like, damn, bro. And he was like, So who had the marijuana? And we are like, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, officer. And he's like, oh, it's okay. Well, your friend just snitched his own damn self out. I was like, oh, fuck, man. Man, it was a shitty situation. And then he fucking took my money out of my wallet, which he should have never done. Took all my money. I had like $400 in my pocket. Took it all. Fucking, my friend went to jail. And then the cop said, hey, you need to ride home. So he drove us home, right? And then he got out of the car with us. And then he's like, hey, it's a shitty situation. You know, you guys are dumbasses for carrying that much. You should have just carried a gram. I was like, yeah, I know. I was like, fuck it. I mean, yeah, it was a pretty shitty situation. So we get off, and then we tell his parents freaking out, trying to get him out of, bail. He comes back telling us that there was some kind of gay guy in there staring him down, walking around and shit. So he's about to throw hands in there, but nah, after that it was all cool, they dropped the marijuana charge, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna drop the rest because, what they did was a legal search, and then they said that it was a stolen car, which it wasn't a stolen car, so it was a pretty shitty situation. Yeah, but fuck, man, it was the worst time ever, man. I to this day, it kind of haunts me. It gives me PTSD. But you know what? All right, YouTube, subscribe, like for more stories, and let's get back at it. Smoke some weed.